Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today we will talk about binning. So, what exactly is binning? And for starting binning, I have just imported the basic libraries of pandas, which I have also explained in my previous lectures. Import numpy as np, import pandas as pd, import seaborn as sns, import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. What this numpy library do, it will more it will be more interactive against arrays. But pandas is really generic for making data frame, for cut function, min max function, etc. For seaborn it is usually used for plotting. Matplotlib is also used for plotting. So what is written here? Binning, generating categorical data on the base of numerical data. Okay, creating new column from the original data. What is this sentence saying? I will tell you later on. So starting from df, first of all we load the dataset Titanic, and then the Titanic dataset is in df. So if we want to get the max age in the df column, in the df dataset there is a column of age, and if you want the maximum of the age, the output is 80. It means that the Titanic, the people, the travelers in the Titanic, one with the maximum age is having age of 80, and one with having minimum of the age is of age uh, 0.42, means approx 4 months or more or less. So then I made his plot. His plot is yes, histogram, and histogram tells the data distribution. What is this graph saying? It's the histogram against count and age. Count is a number of count from starting from 0 to 100, and age is the age limit starting from 0 to max was 80. Okay, and this 30 is showing the age, and it also shows that the people from age 20 to 30 were maximum. People from age you can say 18 to 35 were maximum in the Titanic, and age 0 to 5, 0 to 3 were 40 such passengers were in the Titanic, and uh, maximum passengers in the Titanic are of age 20 to 40. This is the major conclusion from this histogram. You can write it in another format, or in the markdown, whatever you can do it. Okay, the next we will start the binning. Binning is actually the ranges, which tells us the ranges. Here we made 7 bins. What this means? Bins 0, 1, 5, 12, and 19, 30, 45, 80. It means that 0 to 1 is one range, 1 to 5 is another range, 5 to 12 is another range, 12 to 19, 19 to 30, 30 to 45, and 45 to 80. These are all separate ranges. And what this ranges means: 0 to 1 means infant, 1 to 5 means toddler, 5 to 12 means kids, and 12 to 19 means teenagers, 19 to 30 mean adult, and 30 to 45 mean middle aged, and 45 to 80 mean senior. Okay, these are the bins. Bins tells us the ranges, and these are the names of the ranges. Okay, so the data was df, and which was of Titanic. So we cut the data of the age column, and we put the bins and labels according to what we have selected. So what is feature engineering? Feature engineering, where we add new column based on the investigation of any column. If we make a new column, so likewise we have made here new column of the bind ages. Bind age. What is this bind age doing here? Look, we make bins, we give them labels like 0 to 1 are infants, and then we made another column in the df data. Means if the Titanic data has 15 columns, now after this query runs, the number of columns will be 16. one column will be added. And what will this column do? It will has the binned edges. Means if one has the age 60, it will not write that 60. It will write categorical data. And what will be it? Senior. If one has age 13, it will not write only numerical data like 13. It will write a teenager. Okay. It will not write bins. The data will show labels according to that bins. Okay, I hope this will be clear to you guys. Now df.head, for what changes we have made we can see it like here, binned edges. So you can see the where is the age. Wait a second. Yeah, age is 22, and what we write here in the labels, 19 to 13 are adult, 22 is adult. Okay, 35 is middle age, and we can make multiple labels according to it. And then we have the value counts of the binned age. What is this query saying? It tells us that the adults in the whole data were 245, means the age limit between adult, the age limit between 19 to 30 in the Titanic were 200 was 245. The middle aged guys were 202. The toddlers were 13. The infants, mean the very small babies, were 14, who were less than 1 year. Okay, renaming a column. You can rename a column, just placing the old name and replace it by your new name, and then here are the changes. Okay, I can update this. I don't want to see any of the warning, so I just restart the kernel. Here is the kernel python underscore ml. You can make the kernel and install the much libraries as you can, which are useful in data science in such virtual environments. So I will run all these. Okay, I think it's run. Yeah, now all the warnings are cleared. I won't be receiving any warning later on. So now, what is this graph saying? Actually, this is a graph made by the group by function. What is this group by function doing? This group by function will make the group of the age group with I mean the binned ages against survived. And what will it do? It will sum. It will give the sum of each survived and age group against column. Okay, what is this graph telling us? It tells us the yes, it tells us the number of survived, how many infants survived. Here is the exact number, how many adults survived, how many middle age survived, and here is the number. Like how many seniors survived? Almost 38. And they are of mixed sexes, male and female combined. Okay, group by, I also explained the group by function to you guys. Group by age group and survived dot mean into 100. It will tell you the percentage of each binned ages that were survived in the Titanic. I have also told the value count function, the group by function. You can use it to get more insights from the data. You can use data filtration, means you can have only a limited amount of columns. If you want all the columns, you can just simply write df1 is equal to df and df1 dot head. You will get all the columns, but in case of df1 you want the filtered data, you can use only some data. You can get only some data. And df.info will tell you the information about the current data frame and data frame you have selected, then value count, and all the information which I already told you. These are the conditional statements you can make to get more insights from the data. and likewise all